how you doing? Crafty Chef Diamond here. Welcome to my crafting kitchen. Today I am going to show you my finished Mickey and his 5 friends, and then I have one other canvas that's in it's in progress and I'm not finished yet, but it represents Epcot and Ratatouille. So I want to show that to you guys today, and then after I show you my finished canvas, my post review, I'm going to talk about another set of my marathons. You know, I started, told you guys about 2010, then I ran all the way up until 2018, but 2017 is very special. And in order for me to talk about 2017, if you like to stay and join me, I kind of have to start at the beginning and then work my way to Walt Disney World Run Wine and Dine. Yeah, so it's very, very special. So you will stick around, I hope. I hope you stick around. I'm going to drop you guys down below, and then I'm going to show you the progress, and then I'm going to talk about a couple of marathons. And yeah, so my last marathon was 2018. Of course, 2019, you know what happened with that. And then Run Disney was shut down for a couple of years. And then I went back in 2023. I ran this January 2023. But I want to share 2017. That is very, very special. I do want to welcome some new subscribers to the channel. We have Don Wismath, Richard Simonson, and Kim Stevenson. Welcome to the channel. Welcome everybody that is tuning in and following this Disney Paint with Friends. It has been amazing. This month is almost over with, and I have seen so many really, really nice completed paintings, canvases that are still in progress. Guys, it's just been a blast. I've had a great, great time. On Saturday, Real Men Craft 2, Diamond Paint with Jack and myself, we went live on his channel. So go back and watch the replay. We had a lot of fun. It was my first live. I think it was Jack's first live, and we just had a ball. I hope maybe we could do it again another time. All right, guys, so without further ado, I'm gonna drop you down below and show you my finished canvas. All right, see you in just a moment. All right, guys. Hey guys, how you doing? Crafty Chef Diamond. Welcome to my crafting prep table. Well, I have finished my Mickey and his 5 friends, and I can't wait to show you. Are you ready? Look at that. Oh my goodness. I saved Goofy for the end because I've done so many Goofy challenges, so I wanted to finish him last. But look at that. Look at the sparkle on this. I am so proud with how this turned out. This was from GBFKE. It had 24 colors. I had plenty of diamonds left over. I didn't have any issues at all. I've heard a couple of folks were talking about sliding drills. I didn't have any problem. The only thing that I wish would be better on this painting is if her bow was more red than burgundy. But other than that, guys, I mean, this has been sitting in my stash since 2021, and it's 2023. And yeah, it just turned out amazing. I am definitely going to frame this and put it in with my Disney collection. It is just fabulous. I actually finished this last Thursday. Yeah. And I showed everybody on Real Men Craft 2, Richard's live. We went live on Saturday, and go check his replay. We had a great time, but I showed everybody my finished canvas. And then I started another canvas because, you know, Disney is wideband. And so a friend, Craft Bling and Nels, gifted me some canvases, and it just reminded me so much of Epcot, and of course Remy, he was on my shoulder earlier, of his famous recipes. But it's a chef fairy, and with a pot of soup, carrots down below, salt and pepper shaker over here. Isn't she adorable? She is adorable. It is 23 colors. It is round. It does have the training wheels, but that's okay. I think I'm going to be able to finish her up maybe tonight. Yeah, I have to do some menu planning for my job. Is getting very close. I'll be going back to work, but this is amazing. I think these will go up in frames in my kitchen at school. Adrian, thank you very much for this. But yes, this represents Epcot, and in Paris, I'm going to say he's making ratatouille soup right here. Yeah. So, yeah, so that's what I'm in progress right now. And I would like it if you'd stick around. I'm going to share some more of my Run Disney. I didn't bring up a lot of Disney memorabilia, but I'll have one more video before July ends, and I'll show some more Disney memorabilia. But what I wanted to start off with is that, yes, I do run, and I met a family at my church, and they have a few children. Two of them have rare disease, and I fell in love with their daughter, Sarah. She called me Mama. I called her Sweet Sarah, and she had a very rare disease. Sarah's not with us anymore. She's up with our Lord and taking care of everybody up there, because that's what she does. She loves children, and she is with all the other little children that didn't make it in this world, and she's taking care of them. So she is always looking down on us and gracing us with her love. So, but I wanted to do something special for Sarah. She's always wanted to run, and I became her legs. So back in March, the whole year, actually, 2016, I came off of one of my marathons, and I was having a lot of problems with my ankle. And so I just I didn't go to the doctor, and I just nursed it on my own, thinking it was, I just sprained it, and you're just working too hard, because you do put your body through a lot of trauma doing marathons after marathons after marathons. But 2017 was special. We do have an adopted child with special needs. He's lives in a group home right now, but we used to have a big adult stroller that we would put him in to keep him safe. I'll just put it that way. And then, of course, he grew out of it and got a little bit older, and he didn't want to have anything to do with it. And Sarah wanted to go running. And I said, wow, I have this big stroller. We named it Elliot. And I had to do a lot of accommodations to this jogger. We call it a jogger. This is what it looks like. And I made this. I had to train, and Sarah wasn't with me all the time when I trained. And so I had to get a huge 100-pound boxing bag, and it says "Run Strong for Sarah in Training." And then this is what it looks like. And this is what I would push Sarah in. Underneath this bag, because I had to accommodate weight, there would be it was 120 pounds that I would push in training. Yeah. So our very first marathon that we did, and it was kind of funny because I had to go back to this. I had to accommodate for the weight, and this is what I trained in, all around my Virginia area. Did it in the snow, in the rain. When it would rain, it would look funny because I would put a big old black trash bag over top of this so it wouldn't ruin the gym bag, the punching bag, and it looked like I was rolling a corpse around town. But I had to practice and train so I can push her, and I had to make accommodations for her oxygen tanks and all of that good stuff. So, and this marathon was really unique. Let's see if I can find some pictures here. This is an old phone, so I had to go back and do some research. This was our very first training run together. We went to National Harbor and I pushed her over the Wilson Bridge. That's another good picture of us. And this is Sarah. And that's me. And then my sister was staying with me for a little while. And this is me getting ready to go push the Elliot in training. And I was getting ready for the March Marathon. This is another picture of me pushing the stroller without her in it, but with the gym bag. So anyways, we made it to the marathon, and wow, what can I say but wow. Boy, was it a challenge. And let me show you, I can't find any of those pictures. This marathon, poor girl, and it's true, I battled the cold, the wind, the rain, a sandstorm, sleet, snow, and myself. I survived 2017 Shamrock. Hashtag sleet happens. Hashtag Irish it would stop raining. Hashtag froze my shamrocks off. And that we did. We did a 13 miler, it was half marathon. This is the medal. She has one and I have one. And what we would do, I was pushing her and we did. It was so cold and when we took off, it was raining cats and dogs. And it was just raining. And then we went through all of this. And she was a trooper. We had to take her into the aid station right away for the marathon to get her temperature up. She had some problems. She had some really difficult times with that marathon. But it was good. It was our first one. And then what I would do, I'm trying to find the pictures of the crossing line. I thought I would have all this together. I would get her up out of the jogger, and then she would walk the finish line, and we would do it together, arm in arm. So okay, so I can't find those. Let's see. I'm sorry, guys. I don't have all this stuff together. I'm going between two different cell phones. Yeah, I hope everybody's doing well today. I know I've got these pictures here somewhere. We did a lot of miles in training together. And then we took her on a vacation also. Okay, so then we're going to go straight to, so that was in March. In May, we did the historical half marathon. And that was another one where we would push her out of the, get her out of the jogger, and she would cross the finish line. Let's see, November, let me get to May here. I know I have these here. You know, when you think you have everything all set and ready to go, guess what? And then in between that, normally in June, this was in May, then in June, we always do another run for the church. Sarah wasn't feeling well. And so I actually took her jogger and I put her t-shirt and her number and everything in there. And I ran with an empty Elliot. And her sister joined, and then we finished it up. It was just a 5K. But this is Rachel, myself, and then the missing Sarah with her shirt. Then we went into Run Diva. That was a great marathon. It was another half, and that's up in the wine country. In Virginia. And seem to be finding the Disney ones. Okay, this is Sarah before we started the race, and I keep my cell phone picture as always has Sarah. That's my cover page. This is her and I after we finished the marathon. This is her there. Her and I. Oh, and that was my friend Wanda at school. So that was Run Disney. I'm not Run Disney. I mean, this was the Diva. And she wore the tutu. I got a tutu, but I couldn't wear it. And then she's putting my medal on me. And these are our medals. It's huge. Look at this medal. Isn't that great? Ooh, that was a tough one. It was all heels. This is us again. And then just us trying to walk through the finish line area. And she's got all her oxygen mask and everything with her. She's a beautiful girl. Isn't she beautiful? Let's see. This is us going home because we are so excited. She's in the back and our marathon medals. There's our medal. And it came in a special case. And if you look at the bottom of the medal, this hooks to a charm bracelet. I just never unhooked it. It just all stays together. Yeah. And then we started training for Run Disney. And that I think I can show you. It's a scrapbook. And this is Sarah and I crossing the finish line. Like I said, she would come off out of Elliott, and then we would cross the finish line together. This was a dual race. I did the inaugural race for Wine and Dine, and you do a 10K on Saturday and a full marathon on Sunday. This is us getting settled in. We did not stay at our home resort because we had already used our points. So we stayed at All Stars or something like that. But we rented one of those big suites. And here we're just lounging after we went to the expo. And this is us at the expo. And my sister-in-law came in to help out with my son Austin. And this is Austin. That's me, my husband, Sarah. Austin and Sarah together. They had a really good relationship. This is just us going around the resort and having a good time. And it's marathon morning. This is the 10K. This is us in the starting line. We were in the front in the handicap section. You have to go through a lot of paperwork with Run Disney if you're handicapped. A lot of work. This is us getting ready to get in the front of the line. This is a little blurry, but this is us taking off. I'm wearing my Minnie Mouse shoes. So that was the 10K. And then the next day, we are up bright and early right here. We are getting ready to go in the front of the pack. We are very in the front. You had to have lights on your, on Elliott. Everybody had to have special, gear. And there was about 10 of us. So that'd be the first and the last time I'll ever be in the very front, of a marathon. And again, this is Sarah and I crossing the finish line together. This is me. It was a hot day. It was in November. And we were there for Halloween. So the park was decorated for Halloween and the Wine and Dine. My husband did get us, they sell all the banners. So I do have the 2-course special banner that's down with all my Disney memorabilia. Sarah and I after the marathon, getting our medals, cooling off. Yeah, so that was I mean, it was an honor to be able to. The rest is just vacation, to take Sarah on this wonderful journey and be in her legs. So I will have to say this was the year that Frozen ride opened up and it broke down, and so we had to get in the water and walk out of the the ride. Well, yes, it was different. Says they had some rough patches, but we all pulled it together and eventually made it on the Frozen ride, only to have it break down. They dropped the water level and we walked out through the secret passage. That was amazing. And of course, there's the fireworks. Now, Disney has they open up Epcot for you if you are a participant in the Wine and Dine, and you get a pass. And then, I don't like that ring light. This is a new tripod, so I'm trying it out. You receive a passport, and the passport goes through August 31st to November 13th. And you can actually, you have a passport here of all their stickers. I do have one that has stickers in it. This is another one that I saved. So these are all the different foods that you can go to Epcot. It tells you where they're going to be. Once you dine with them, here's all the different selections they're going to have throughout the park and at the different countries. So, so if you went to the Odyssey Center and you had their cuisine there, then you would put your sticker here. So you're filling up your passport as you go, and they do stamp it as well. Different wines and beverages, so you can check out different stuff. So it's pretty neat. And there's, like I said, there's the stickers. And you just continue to go through the different parks, but you can do it different days. Each day features a different cuisine of 5 or 6 different cuisines that you can go and try out. So you have Belgium, Brazil, France, what they're going to serve. It's just amazing. And you can do, there's Italy, India, Africa, China, Mexico, Greece, Thailand, Farm Fresh, the Almond Ultra, Hawaii. These chefs are all brought in just to do the Wine and Dine. So, it was being legs for Sarah, and we grew a really great relationship. And she had a bone marrow transplant. She had a liver transplant. And then they found cancer on her lung, and they did some radiation, and then she had some other problems. But after 2017 Wine and Dine, after Wine and Dine, so we did that together. Our last ride together was, these are our medals. This is for accomplishing it. This is the 10K passport. And this is the other passport for the half marathon. Yeah, I'm sorry. I did it backwards. This is the half marathon, the 10K, and then you get the passport for completing both challenges for Run Disney 2017. But a lot of times, Sarah was getting really sick, and we did do a turkey trot together. That was our last run. 2017 was in November on Thanksgiving. And after that, I broke my ankle. I was in a boot. Sarah gave me one of her boots. I was having a lot of problems after running all these marathons and pushing her. I did not know I broke my ankle. I went and had x-rays done. In fact, the doctor said, "Did you know your ankle was broken?" And it healed on its own. And I was saved by the grace of wearing Sarah's boot. She had a couple of boots. She had frail bones, and she loaned one to me, and that's how I rehab myself. So 2018, I did not, what did I run in 2018? I think I did that. Yeah, 2018 was my last run. 2019, yeah, I had to rehab myself, and of course, you know what happened from there. Disney shut down. Sarah lost her battle on February 21st, 2022. Isn't she beautiful? And she's with me every single day. She just a beautiful family. Love them to death. I work with her mother. She's a K-5 teacher. These are just some pictures. And yeah, I am blessed to have known Sarah, and she went through a lot of pain, and the Lord finally took her home, and she's in peace. We love you very, very much, Sarah. All right, guys. I am so glad I was able to share this with you. Sorry for the hiccups in between. And, you know, we did take her on a great vacation. And this was also in 2017 in August. And this is my husband, my brother-in-law. This is Austin, of course, Sarah, and myself. And Deb's in the front taking the picture. Yeah, and see, she's wearing that boot. When she was finished with it, her mama had to borrow that boot and rehab her ankle. All right, guys, that is it for now. Thank you so much for being here while I could share this with you. She was an extraordinary girl. Oh, when she was in pain, she would never show it. If we would go shopping, she'd say, "Mama, I need to sit down." Okay. And we'd go to lunches, and we didn't get together as much as we would have liked to. But before she passed, and she was in the hospital for the last time, I was able to visit her on her good side. And I got really sick right before she passed away, and I couldn't, at that time, we didn't know she was going to go this quickly. And I was sick and told her mother I couldn't make it over, and then within 24 hours, she went home to be with the Lord, and she went home very peaceful. So now what we do for Sarah, May 4th is her birthday. May the 4th be with you. We have her and her mother. We do work out together, and last year we ran May the 4th be with you. Our first, it was a 5K. Yep. Yay, Cheryl. And this year we ran May the 4th be with you on her birthday. We ran the Wilson Bridge. It is in I don't have a playlist. I need to get that going. But you will see her mother and I running for Sarah. As we finished our 6K, we did see butterfly, and we saw a cardinal. So we know Sarah was with us. We love you, Sarah. All right, guys, I'm going to let you go now before I have to get some tissues. Love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Chef Diamond is out for today. Bye-bye, guys.